you where we bees at. How'd I get my G-Pass? None of your fucking beeswax. These raps bring a joint together like a kneecap. Fuck the little 8 balls, show me where the keys at. The time continuum, Mortal Kombat finish 'em.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Rad Ricky, and I'm back with another video. I'm actually in the vet right now. So this video, hopefully you guys can hear me. I have the windows down. I don't really like to run AC because it's hot. But anyways, this video is gonna be a little random. I'm gonna talk about my angle kit because some of you guys wanted to talk about that. But I'm about to go pick something up real quick, and I just wanted to bring you guys around so you guys can see what it's like to drive this thing. Alright, so I decided to turn on my AC just so you guys could, you know, hear me talk and stuff. But this is the cockpit, and this is how it's like driving a drift vet, you know. I'm not gonna say my car is full race car, but it's set up for drifting, full suspension and stuff, so it doesn't ride as smooth as a stock one. Hello? I know I'm probably gonna be asked. Yes, I'm running 10. That's why it's super shady in here. Yeah, this is it. The magic lever. Yeah, it's cool. Overall, let me flip the camera. So overall, driving a car like this as a daily, it does get tiring. Especially when you have like a aftermarket clutch. Mine is a twin disc iron plate, so it's not the best. But yeah, let me do a pull real quick. But that is the fun part, you know, having a little fun toy car that you can always mess around with. Just pulling up to where I have to go. But yeah, that's the fun about it. So I just got where I have to go. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So driving a car like this, when you have an aftermarket clutch, it's not really the best. I hate it. I actually hate driving this thing when there's traffic. If there's traffic, I start getting road rage. I do not want to be in my car. I hate it. A clutch like this, not for the streets. At least not for traffic. Other than that, like going around the city and there's no traffic, 100% no problem. But once you start hitting traffic, that's when it sucks. And then, like I said, when you have a car with, you know, fun power, a hydro, angle kit, and all that good stuff, it's just fun everywhere. But that comes with consequences too. You get tickets, you get pulled over, and stuff like that. Another thing to top that off is space. Corvettes are really small. They are so small that like there's a certain height, like there's tall guys, there's tall drifters and stuff that don't have a Corvette or don't drift a Vette just because of how much space there is. Like I'm like 5'11" and I'm like right here, you know, and my seat is moved down a little bit. I wish I could move it down a little bit more. I just never really got into it, but the space in Vettes aren't really the best, but it is what it is. I'm about to get down, get some stuff I gotta grab, and then I'll see you guys when I get home and we'll go over the angle kit. Alright, what's up guys? I just made it home. So let's talk. That's right there. You guys can see the angle already. You already know what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about that angle kit. You guys wanted to talk about it? Here we are. This is basically straight over. Let me stand out the sunlight. Sheesh. Angle's crazy. So, and this isn't full lock. It's not full lock because I turned off the car before I cranked it out, and it's kind of hard to turn. But anyways, you get an idea of the angle. All right, so let's talk angle kit. Like I said, in my last video, I told you guys I'm running the FDF Fab angle kit. This is my first time running a full angle kit on a Vette. I usually just put on the drift knuckles and call it a day, which is plenty enough. You do not need this. If you want to drift the Vette, you don't need this. Now let me say this: if you have an aggressive style of drifting and you're just a drift aggressive, this is beneficial, but it's not needed. So with that being said, those are the lowers, those are the uppers, that's the knuckle, everything powder coated red. You do also need to get an extended brake line, and you also need to run a spacer in your front wheel if your offset is too low. So keep that in mind. And then on this side, same thing, uppers, lowers, tie rod, comes with everything you need, bolted on and you're ready to go. I forget the name of the type of joints they have, but all the joints are the same. And a con that I have noticed, I have talked to FDF Fab, they did agree that like these kits are for track cars, not dailies or whatever, but if you do daily, you will experience a squeak in the joints, you know, after like rain, water, and then heat starts to get on it. They do start to squeak, but it's not that big of a deal. You could just, you know, re-lube them up. I talk to them, lube them up every once in a while, and you're good to go. But other than that, if you see the angle, like I said, it's not full lock. It's too much to turn without power steering. The angle's crazy. And if you know Corvettes, you do know that like the angle on stock Corvettes are horrible. So yeah, that's basically it on the angle kit that I could think of. Overall though, I like the kit. They have these plates right here, so it stops from the bolt to smacking, so it doesn't rub. I like that little feature. Also on this kit, they have a lot of adjustability. You know, you could adjust them up here, front, on the lower in the front, the back over there, and then that little arm right there too. So like the adjustability is crazy. My setup is pretty basic, honestly. Like it's almost like honestly, like not even crazy setup or anything. Like it's minimal adjustment that I did. But like I said, it works for me. You don't even need this much angle, but it's beneficial. So I'm not saying don't get it. If you want to cash out, get it, but you don't need it to swing a Vette. But yeah guys, so overall that's basically it, the angle kit. I do like it because, you know, I could U-turn in my neighborhood without having to go back and forth, so it does benefit on turning. The steering is a little bit heavier than stock, I will say that. I forgot to mention that. It's not hard to drive. You don't feel a lot of difference. You do have to get used to it at first because it's very touchy. Like a minimal turn will be like a lot, but other than that, I like the kit. I did run Wisefab in my Supra for those that followed me when I had my Supra. And honestly, that's a tough one. I don't know if what would I choose, if I would choose Wisefab over this or Power by Max, but I like this kit. FDF Fab, good kit, and Wisefab, I would get Wisefab again too. They're both good kits. Wisefab doesn't make a Vette one, so I didn't go with Wisefab. I went with this one. And also I went with this because FDF Fab, the service is great. You know, he's always replying back, always messages me when I need help. He was there, like literally I asked him so many questions and he replied quick, so like I was able to put the kit on with all the questions I had. And you know, their service is just great. If you need a part or a piece is missing or they sent something wrong or something like that, like they'll ship it right away. Like they just take care of you. So like, and I'm not saying that they do not sponsor me. Like he's a cool dude. He gave me a cool little discount as a partial sponsor, but it wasn't a free kit. I'm just saying that, you know, he helps me out, so I stand for a good product like that. So yeah, guys, I hope that answered all your questions for the angle kit. Like I said, FDF Fab, check them out on Instagram. And that's about it for that. Dope ass angle kit. I like it, and that's the Vette. Comment below, like, subscribe, and leave another comment on what you want me to review. I'm gonna review basically the whole car piece by piece if that's what you guys want. So stay tuned. New video every week. Subscribe. Peace.